Happy New Year, teacher people everywhere. Teachpreneurs, entrepreneurs, teacher people, teachers of all colours, sizes, ilks, everyone, really, everyone who teaches. Merry, happy New Year. I want to give this catch-up, a catch-up in this video to tell you about 2022. What was Christmas like? What was Christmas like teaching online? And some websites that I am now signed up to and paying for that I wasn't a month or so ago. And just to give you a catch up as to what I think of those sites. So, Christmas. How was it for you? Was it good? Was it busy? Was it busy before Christmas? Was Christmas week busy? Teaching on italki, as I am pretty much predominantly at the moment, it was busy up to Christmas, the week before Christmas, in the middle, Christmas week, in between Christmas Day and New Year's Day, fairly quiet. Definitely tailed off Thursday, Friday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, tailing off, which generally wasn't too bad. I set myself some holidays as well, which was nice, but a little nerve-wracking. I don't want to lose customers, and I don't want to lose the chance to teach and have classes. But, and this is what this main chunk of this video is about, is balancing teaching time, lesson creating time, lesson quality time, and lesson development time. So there's a lot of things to juggle. If I have classes, if I try and fill my classes all day, I've no time to make classes. I'll be working into the night. I'll be making myself sick, making everyone else sick. I don't want to do that. So what do? Well, you've got to find that balance. If you want to produce your own classes, if you want to make your own material, if you want to set your own curriculum, you need time to do that. You need some non-teaching, non-face-to-face time where you are working but you're not teaching. Set that time. Don't fill your calendar, especially at the start. The stress of starting to teach, of committing to classes, of students turning up, of that's possible 60 minutes that you have to fill. Some people comfortable at just having every class as a conversation class. Some people more comfortable when they have material. I am material based. I want something that I know I can follow, a PowerPoint or some lesson plan I can follow from the first minute to the end, where I'm not going to be pressured or feeling pressured for trying to think of topics. Also as well, for me, I think students prefer to follow something when you're speaking a second language, some on-screen structure to follow, giving you the sentence structure is always so much better and allows them to produce a lot more rather than producing lots and lots of bad grammar and lots of bad sentence structure. So yeah, good Christmas, not bad. Hoping it's going to really kick on in the new year. I've got trying to develop my own website, which will hopefully be able to take bookings and take payments, and that is my 2022 plan, to push on with that. My Go Steps English, I've now got, in the last 3 months of working on italki, I've created, I think I've got 5 set courses, and each of them have at least 10 lessons that I've created. So obviously not all of the material in those lessons is copyright to me at the moment. So if I do scale it up, and I'm going to start scaling it up, then I'm going to have to make sure that all copyright is mine. Anyway, slightly further down the line, I need to worry about that. So what I want to talk about in this video is predominantly two websites that I am now subscribing to, paying for, after some begrudging admittance to myself that I needed some extra material input. These two websites, the first one I subscribed to and paid for was ESL Kid Stuff. I do have a lot of kids classes. I like teaching kids, and it was getting harder and harder to come up with not only material but a course framework to follow, and I jumped in, took the bait, paid for the access as a year access, and although I don't think it's as good as it should be, it does give you materials to use, to copy. The ESL Kid Stuff doesn't necessarily doesn't always give you the PowerPoint that you can download and transfer and then play around with. So I do with some. Again, this isn't about, I'm not going to take you through ESL Kid Stuff like man leading a tiger through a hornet's nest. Because you can look, I'll put the link down, but even me saying ESL Kid Stuff, you're savvy enough to punch that into Google and you'll find it, and then you can look at it yourself. So I've been using that for two or 3 months now, maybe 2, and the material, as I say, is good. It's good for beginners, very good for beginners and young children and lower level children, because it's colourful, bright, gives you quite a good structural curriculum to base on. I've got a couple of very young beginners who I use it for to create classes, and it's really made it a lot easier and a lot quicker for me to create those classes, to put certain elements together, to be able to create the classes that the children are enjoying, and that is the main thing. So ESL Kid Stuff. Second website that I now pay for on a monthly basis, I'm just testing it out a little bit, is Twinkle. So Twinkle, I've kept looking. When you're looking for worksheets, you know that feeling, I've got to find a worksheet, I need some ideas. Google search it, Twinkle worksheets came up a lot, behind a paywall, pay for this, pay for access. I crumbled at a certain point about a month ago and thought that looks pretty suitable for the kids, the older children's classes, maybe the more low intermediate levels that I'm teaching. That looks suitable. That was good. It looked perfect. So I thought, okay, let's try it out for a month's access. More expensive than a year's access, but I didn't want to commit to a year because I think committing to a year of ESL Kid Stuff I shouldn't have done. Basically, Twinkle gives you lots and lots and lots of material, a hock of a lot for many different kids levels, and a lot of phonics stuff, a lot of very early learning stuff, PowerPoints, worksheets, lots and lots and lots, tons. What do I think? Mainly positive. Mainly it's good. I think mainly it's worth it, especially for the sort of, say, the 8 to 14 year olds. If you're wanting to create classes for them, there's a lot of images that are constant. rather than cherry picking or taking images from around the web. These look similar, they work well as a PowerPoint. You can download the PowerPoint. One of the things though, really, you've got to put a lot of work. There's still a lot of work to do to make that PowerPoint into something that is going to be suitable for your student. They're not something that you can just go click, download, use. There's a lot of structuring and tailoring that you need to do. But do I think it's worth it? Yeah. I think it's about £6 a month. And when you consider what you get for that, that's pretty good. So yeah, I put the links down in below this video, so you can click on the link. But as I say, you all know how to Google, you all know how to put in words into a computer, you'll find it. So there you go, a little update into how I'm managing to survive in terms of creating my own lessons. Hopefully I'll be able to give you more and more updates about my own website and how that is going to grow in terms of becoming an independent teacher off and moving off any of the platforms, iTalki or Amazing Talker, that people are using. So thank you for watching. Hope this has been in some way informative or bearable. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I really do want to do a lot more videos and a lot more help videos, not just for teachers but also for students and for learners as well this year. I want to really push on, push out and push in. Okay. Phrasal verbs, don't you love them? Right, thank you for listening and watching. See you again soon, I hope. Tatty bye.